Hi everyone, my name is Marianne Vanness and I'm a mother of 3 from Orlando, Florida, and I love the holidays. My family will tell you I go crazy with the crafts. They call it my Christmas craft craziness. I go crazy with the glue and the glitter and styrofoam and sequin, and I also go crazy with the baking. I bake pies and cookies and cakes, and it's just fabulous. Today I'm going to tell you about my Easter. It's, as we used to call it when I was a kid, we used to call it Greek Easter. My mother, Doris, was Greek, and Easter was her favorite time of year. It was her favorite holiday. It was time for her, for contemplation, to renew her faith, and to spend time with her family. And what I remember about Easter growing up was going to church more than usual, wearing all white clothes on Easter Sunday, and the baking. For some reason, there was more baking that time of year than any other time. And I remember the smells of cloves and cinnamon and anise and coffee every time I smell those, I'm brought back to my mother's kitchen. We lost my mother at Easter time, actually 3 years ago, so Easter has been tough for us for the last few years. But in honor of my mother, I am trying to carry on her traditions of baking. Now, when you think of Greek pastry, you probably think of baklava. And while I have some here on my Easter table, what I'm going to tell you about today is my favorite Greek dessert. These are called koularakia, and if that's too hard for you to say, then just call them big fat Greek Easter cookies. They are a light, delicate cookie flavored typically in Greek cuisine with vanilla. I've changed it around a little bit. I put orange zest, orange juice, and almond extract instead of vanilla. The almond just enhances the delicate orange flavor. The dough is really, really easy to make, and it's really fun to make these with your family. It's like going back to when you were a kid and playing with Play-Doh, and you would roll the dough out on the table. That's what you do with this dough. You roll it out into snakes, and then you can make wreaths or twists, or I like to roll them into these little S shapes, and they're delicious. They're delicious dunked in your coffee, and they're fun for the whole family to make. I have tried to honor my mother's memory by sharing our traditions with my children, and I would love to share them with you. I love Taste of Home magazine, and I hope you vote for me for Mrs. Holiday. I love the magazine because it comes from regular people like you and me, and not fancy chefs and fancy test kitchens. Please vote for me and my big fat Greek cookie, and I look forward to hearing about your traditions. Christos Anesti. Love you, Mom.